Welcome to this lesson that's going to be talking about the measures of center. Really, there are two, mean and median. And mean has been referenced using other words like average. So if you hear mean, it's synonymous to average. So how do you find the mean or average of a set of data? So let's say we have numbers like 5, 2, 7, 4, and 2. To find the mean of anything or the average is very simple. You basically add all the numbers, so sum of all numbers, and you divide that by the number of items that you have. So for this example, we would add 5 plus 2 plus 7 plus 4 plus 2, and we would end up with 20 divided by how many numbers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the average of those numbers of this data set is simply 4. It's really simple as that. Median, on the other hand, is the number in the middle. You can kind of hear the word middle inside of median. And to find the median, it's a two-step process. You want to arrange these numbers from least to greatest, from the smallest to the biggest one. Let's use those same numbers that we use for the mean over here. So we'll use 5, 2, 7, 4, and 2, but you have to arrange these from the smallest to the biggest. So we have a 2, another 2, a 4, a 5, then a 7. And then we want to find the number that's in the middle. So to get there, why don't we just cross one to the left and one to the right? One to the left, one to the right, and we see a clear winner in the middle. So the median for this data would be 4. But what if we had an even number of items? So let's say we had, I'm going to repeat, 2, 2, 4, 5, 7, and I'm just going to add another one. Say we have a 10. So to find the mean when you have an even number of items, once again repeating, crossing one to left and one left to right, we have two numbers in the middle. To find the median, you average those two numbers, find their mean. So 4 plus 5 divided by 2, which is 9 divided by 2. So the median would be 4.5. Mode is perhaps the easiest one of them all. Mode simply asks you for the one that shows up most frequently. So if you look at our data points again, we had 2, 2, 4, 5, 7, and we added another one called 10. The mode here is clearly 2. Why? Because 2s are the ones that show up the most. And that's what you need to know about mean, median, and mode. So I'm going to add on another thing that you should be aware of, and that's known as range. Range is very simple. Range is the difference between the largest number and the smallest number. So largest minus smallest. Let's use this data points over here. The largest number is 10, the smallest number is 2. So the range for this data would be 10 take away 2, therefore range would be 8. Simple as that. And one final thing is quartiles. There are 3 quartiles. There's Q1, quartile 1, quartile 2, and quartile 3. One thing that I didn't mention is that median is actually quartile 2. And I will explain what that is. Let's go back to that data. If you want to find the lower quartile, it's very simple. You first of all have to find the median, which we already did. So we know the median is actually 4. So this is our median. This is our Q2. The lower quartile, also known as Q1, is finding the median of these two. And to find the median of these two numbers is figure out what is in between them. Very simple. You would simply average these numbers. So 2 plus 2 is 4, half them, that becomes 2. This is Q1, also known as the lower quartile. And then let's do the upper quartile, which is the upper half over here of the data. Find the number that's in the middle between those two. So you average them. 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So Q3 would be 6. And that would be the end of center and spread using mean, median, mode, range, and quartiles. So let's try some actual SAT questions.